Dekai, we had some challenges with the levels, with the lower levels on the higher bosses, but we will be doing level bosses on like Drummond Kaas and Balmora and such to get those, get the lobies involved, lower levels involved, and the highest level world bosses is basically like I think Alderaan and Tatooine are the highest level bosses we'll be doing for quite some time. 50s are more than welcome because it makes it a lot easier to keep it a social event, so we can kind of ignore the mechanics on the bosses. But in the future, when we start getting the numbers of 50s, yeah, that's one of the reasons we're looking at doing it on Wednesday, Lysana. The higher level bosses are harder to do and take more time, or more 50s to do, so to say. Like, they need the full raid group. So those are something we'll be doing in the future, but it's not anytime soon. We'll be having more events going forward. We'll be having like regular scheduled PvP events, whether it's roaming PvP or Ilum and such. And I think I'll go into a little bit more detail with this later, but we're also looking at doing normal mode Eternity Vault coming February, whenever we have basically 850s in the guild ready and willing to do the raid, which is, I'll get into detail in a little bit on that. Starting in February, I'm going to start doing my monthly participation rewards. Participation rewards is kind of a contest where each month I'll set a goal for a specific area we may be lacking in or we want to see more of as a guild, whether it's participation in events or showing up to guild meetings or using Mumble on a regular basis, or forming groups, or if we need specific roles to fill out groups because people want to do content, we don't have enough tanks or healers or whatever. And I'll be setting a goal each month like that, and at the end of the month I'm going to try and do 5 rewards. And yes, they will be significantly better. We're looking at level 50 med packs, but I can craft lower level med packs to suit your things. I'm going to try and farm enough mats each month for 5 packs of stacks of 20 med packs. So you're pretty much looking at a full stack of level 50 med packs for winning these rewards. The prices are going to vary a little bit. Officers aren't eligible, so that includes you, Nauru. And, you know, like if you're using Mumble a lot already, you know, you're not going to win the Mumble participation prize. That doesn't mean, you know, stop using Mumble or anything. But it's more to reward, and there's going to be stuff that's going to reward consistent usage of Mumble, consistently tanking, consistently filling groups over time, that are totally aside from the monthly rewards. So don't feel as if you're going to be left out from my ongoing reward stuff. I like to encourage things with the carrot rather than the stick, and this is just one of the more visible ways we're going to do that. I like to craft things for guildies on a side basis anyway, and one of the best ways to get in touch with me to get some crafts is through Mumble to begin with. Okay, as far as the rating goes, upcoming rating goes, I know Suffer is looking to do a rating group when he hits 50. But in the meantime, or possibly as a side note to that, I don't know what level of rating he wants to do exactly, but I would like to do, I've been looking at normal mode Eternity Vault, and it's much easier than the hard mode 5-mans, which are basically the level 50 versions of the flashpoints. And it's very casual. It takes about 3 to 4 hours to run a farm run. The fights are relatively simple. It's tuned to like having basically the gear that you will have, anyone will have, the minute they turn level 50. So if we have 8 people that turn level 50, we could start running Eternity Vault that night, type thing. It'll be spread over 2 to 3 nights a week, 1 to 2 hours max. Every half hour there'll be a 5-minute smoke bio and food break. And you know, we're going to be elaborating on that in the future in terms of what we're looking for, loot rules, all that stuff. But basically we have some people that are interested that would fill the heals and tank roles, but we can definitely get people in as we fill out the numbers on that. And that's pretty much my bit, if anybody has any input.
Nah, I'm just stoked to doing more research on the ops and running them.
Not too much. The word filter, you can actually disable that within the preferences, if you didn't know that. And I'm pretty sure any action taken against you would be from complaints from other players.
Yep, I had heard that people were getting actioned for, you know, talking in guild chat or talking in whispers to friends, quote unquote. I don't know how true it is, because you know how everybody in Shawshank is innocent.
Yeah, that's yeah. It's mostly just because of player complaints. Yeah, just if you're talking to somebody, try and watch your language and whatnot. I'm pretty terrible for that myself, but then again, I don't type, so it works out.
Like, can we invite new players to join up? Oh, this is Contra, by the way.
Another thing on the names is no obvious Star Wars lore characters like Count Dooku or Darth Anakin or anything like that. You know, Luke Skywalker or any variations of that.
What about Puke Skywalker?
Yeah, I just wanted to add that I think it'd be a good idea that we might maybe do a once every 2 week kind of like flashpoint run through, like get everyone together to get a bunch of flashpoints done, even if they're under leveled, so that just they got the accomplishment. That's
a great idea. I might start doing something on Saturday afternoon, Saturday night. I don't know, maybe Sunday afternoon, Sunday night. Especially going forward when we're all 50, where we do the lower level content and try to help each other out with that stuff. Go ahead.
Yeah, just nothing more annoying than trying to get flashpoint groups together on that station, if anyone's ever tried to do it.
Yeah.
Generally, if you want to get a flashpoint together, it's a good idea to just jump in Mumble. That's how we tend to do it.
Lysana was trying to get some together earlier today, but there wasn't a lot of people on.
Ah, okay.
That were doing stuff.
I've actually been trying on and off for the past 3 days.
Oh, I just wanted to add one more thing about inviting people to guild. We are looking for a person to fill a recruiter position. Responsibilities don't end with inviting people. You'll need to follow up, get people registered on the website, help them out with setting up, or not necessarily setting up Mumble, but getting them aware of where Mumble is and where the information is on how to do that. Basically helping getting people into the guild and helping those new players in the guild get up to speed. Anything else?